Papa John, day 167, I think. Getting ready to leave Shaw's. It's Maine. Drizzling, cold. A lot of people ask me why I left so early in February. Well, I guess one good reason to do that is so that you don't hit winter in Maine, which apparently happens like early to mid-August.
If you get silverware, you can sit here. It's like labor. That's what I do. Or there's one right there. Yeah, I'll sit down. I'm not sitting with us. What was your name? Won't get up. They call me Will. Oh, okay. I know about it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I've been in a weird place for 24 hours, so if that won't get up. No, not that. I've just heard your name on trails.
He got out earlier.
Your reputation.
Reputation. Uh-oh. Well, if it's for complaining about price in the hospitals, does it really matter? That's just the old grandma in me. That's my coffee. That's yours. You just put it down.
In case you're wondering what a hiker hostel looks like, this is Shaw's. Room with a lot of bunks. I think they're $35 a night for a bed. And you go down the hall. There are also individual rooms, several of them. Bathroom on that side, bathroom on that side. I gotta brush my teeth, and then I'll be on my way. A couple of other rooms, and of course this was our room, and we're just, all 5 of us were in here, and we're just kind of packing stuff up, and we'll be on the road shortly. But this is Shaw's. Good stop, great breakfast.
Oh, you mean just
This is the resupply store. You always got to weigh your pack before you leave. You don't have to, but I like to. And I'm at 23 pounds. 23 pounds without water. That's not bad, not bad.
I'm getting it. Let's see. And your name?
Mike D.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mikey D, it actually says. Okay, so I got Cam.
So come down the easiest way possible. But if you want to keep the adrenaline pumping a little longer and the weather's good, go out on the knife edge for a minute. It's absolutely amazing. And I thought some things were going to happen with the sign, and they did. But it was surreal. I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of thought I'd, do that thing where you hang on the sign or whatever. But more than anything else, we had our picture, and we turned our back on the sign and spent the rest of the day looking back over the wilderness, thinking about everything that we've seen along the way. Our favorite shelter, our favorite campsite, those cool trail towns, the people we met. And we were like, I guess it is more about the journey than the destination, I've never heard anybody say, I wish I did it faster. And what's happening right now, this is your hike. So make the most of it right now.
Thank you.
Don't get what they call as catarded, where you're so focused on the mountain, you forget to think about anything else along the way. And I know I'm like a teacher. I was a teacher for 13 years. I'm long-winded, but I got one last thing for you, and it's a haiku I wrote in the Lehman Brook Shelter log in 2008. It's, drink your deepest now, for the richest stuff settles in the final swig. I wrote that because I wasn't purifying my water at the time, but I realized later on there's a metaphor going on there. Yeah, savor it, man. Savor it as much as you can.
Thank you.
It's good stuff.
Well, thank you so much, Poet.
Not a problem. It's all about pictures and memories, and if I could, I'd like to take a picture of you guys real quick before you head out.
Okay, here we go. Entering the 100-mile wilderness. Says you should have a minimum of 10 days of food, but I think we can make it through faster than that. So 100 miles. When we come out, we'll be about 14 or 15 miles from Katahdin. Apparently there's lots of lakes and ponds in the 100-mile wilderness. They've probably hardly ever been fished. All you fishermen out there, I know you're dying to get into this one. There's a canoe over here, but we're going to have to keep going. So you can eat these.
Yeah, these are chanterelles. They're choice, so they're
Choice.
choice.
We gonna eat these tonight? Or you're gonna eat
Yeah,
these tonight?
we're
What do you
gonna-
do with them?
I'm gonna saute them in a little olive oil. Then we can add them to whatever.
Is this one over here, even though it's a funky
Yep,
shape?
that's a funky shape. Yep, I'll get that one too. These are like, they just came up. The ones we've been seeing
Yeah.
have been kind of old.
Because they're dry. These are, it
these
rained and now they're
fresh.
fresh.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So this really shows you the chanterelles have blunt gills. These
Yeah.
are the gills, and they come down the stipe. So they're
Yeah.
called decurrent. Yeah. And that's
Okay.
it.
Are they any relation to the
This is
chicken
not-
of the forest?
This is not a chanterelle.
Wow,
by
it
the
looks
way.
just like one.
But the way you can tell is it has a veil.
Yeah.
Look at these gills. They
Yeah.
stop at the stipe.
Yeah.
You know, and it has this cup.
Yeah.
So this is that fly agaric we talked about
The
before.
psychedelic thing.
psychoactive
Wow,
one.
it looks just like the. Well,
It's
not
not
just
really
not just
like it. If
it's
you
actually
look-
the color's a little bit different.
Yeah, and if you just
Yeah.
look at the difference.
Yeah, big difference.
There's a big difference between the two.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. 100-mile wilderness. There's a gorge down there. I can't quite get there, but that's pretty cool.
That's a wobbler he just stepped on.
Yes, it is.
Super wobbler, Will.
On the cross. With pretty dry feet.
Are you eyeing that dry rock right there?
That's where I'm probably gonna go. I guess I'm not gonna take my shoes off. I'm probably gonna get wet though.
Lady Dundee has new shoes and new dirty girl gaiters, and she doesn't want to get them wet. Look at her. She's going to do anything to keep from getting in the mud. Don't get those shoes wet. Oh, the 100-mile wilderness. It's got all kinds of stuff. Got that one. Loons are crazy around here.
That was just random.
The simulator is in effect. Maine's where you got to ford some rivers. But it's not bad. There's a little rope there if you need to hang on to something. Beaver's hard at work. If you see that green out there, that's a beaver going into his den. It just went down. Yep. These beavers created the pond. And there's one. I don't know if you can see it. He's swimming across. This is what happens when a beaver gnaws away at trees. They leave these stumps. And I mean, they can gnaw down some big trees. Look at this one. That one's been gnawed down. Pretty. You can see that tree there's being gnawed down. I just hit my knee on a stump. That felt really good. More waterfalls, more water to cross. The 100-mile wilderness. For those willing to venture into the unknown, the mysteries of Maine await you. Guess we got another creek to... There's Tinker Toy. Oh, there's Marco Polo. Marco Polo!
But the still safe should be right up here. Oh, there's the stairs to the right.
Use number 879. The Lady Chipmunk.
All right. Let's
Tonight, Chef Leftover will demonstrate how to cook chanterelles in the woods.
in the woods, man. Right.
We have a chipmunk that keeps running around camp looking for food.
First, you gotta clean them up.
Clean them up.
Clean them.
Don't want no dirty chanterelles.
Clean something growing in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna add a little
Olive oil.
olive oil. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a lighter.
There we go.
Oh well, I got one. Papa John has a lighter.
The-
I gotta get my other lighter out. I keep forgetting.
The film crew has a lighter. We add the shrooms.
Cook them up. Cook 'em up. You got it in there. Look what we're doing in there.
That's looking pretty good.
And really, they just have to, heat through. They'd be really good with butter.
Yeah. Out in the woods, you just take what you can get.
That's right.
They done?
Not yet.
I mean, you don't have to cook them very long, do you?
No. I want to give them a sec here.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
15.
15, yeah. I better try one.
All right.
Well, I became a warrior when I was in Baltimore. My best friend was a junkie and a hoe. We never learned the difference between wrong and right. We were looking for love like stray dogs in the night. And I'd do anything for love and do more for money, and carry it around my neck just like a stone. When people see me come and say, hey, don't he walk funny? Once I took a bullet in the bone. And if you see my sweet Melinda, tell her fireworks are firing up my sky, that the laughter and confetti is falling from the corners of my eyes. I wonder if she thinks I died. If you see my sweet Melinda, tell her that I miss her so. Still love her after all these years. If you see my sweet Melinda, tell her that I miss her so. Still love her after all these years. Well, I became an outlaw way back in '91. During an incident, it started out as fun. Doing it for the thrill, till somebody got killed. Then changed my name and now I'm on the run. This year I'm on the road, I'm gone to San Francisco. I might lie low for a while out there. Take it to the church dedicated to Brother John Coltrane. Brother John Coltrane, the divine. One rainy night, I saw you walking all alone in that crowd. We could have had love and everything that goes with it, if I wasn't so wild, if I wasn't so damn proud. Ooh, if you... Oh, my ocean is a deep one. Oh, my road is a long